Hello, I'm Colleen Derrick. I'm a financial advisor with Spiders Insurance. This is February, and our month topic is Breathe Forward. Last week, we talked about breathing in hope and that things can grow from the wreckage, that we can see beauty in a fresh start, that hope rises from the ashes, that we can repurpose things. Are you getting the theme? Because hope is essential. Without hope, we have despair and we are stuck. New life cannot grow without the hope that there is a future, that there could be something more, something better, that there is potential and possibility. That was week number 1, was to find hope. Because dreams bud from hope. Did you find hope last week? Whatever you discovered will feed this week's step into dreaming. Without hope, there are no dreams. With hope, dreams can take on life and expand, developing color and dynamics. Dreams, they can shine. We have 2 beautiful panoramas here. They are lovely in black and white and gray, but they do not have the vividness. They do not have the creativity. They don't have the depth, the joy, the color would give to this. That is what dreaming does to our lives. It turns them from black and white and gray into color. So we breathe in hope. This week we want to breathe out dreams. Hope is the source of dreams. So when we stir things up, our dreams find new dynamics and colors. They take on dimensions, and as we stretch ourselves, as we leave our comfort zones, as we develop new talents, new skills, as we explore new things, our dreams, they stretch with us. This is a beautiful place in Maui. It's on the North Shore. When the waves are soft, people come out and start to learn how to surf on big waves. When the waves are large, the grand surfers come out and they blow our minds with their skills and their abilities. But there are certain days when there are no surfers out there. This was one of those days. And we were able to see that on this challenging, difficult day, where the waves were not good for surfing for anybody pretty much, they were good for showing off the beauty as the sun danced and dips with the shadows and the nuances and the color integrated between the clouds and the waves and the froth, where sometimes we almost can't even tell the difference between sky and sea. Dreams are like this. Dreams can be like this. Then we also, with dreams, we see the beauty of setting them against the backdrop of darkness. Have you ever sat out on the porch watching the sun go down, and then instead of rushing in to make supper or whatever time of day that is, you've actually stayed out there on your porch or in your yard or maybe in a field somewhere on a roadside and just soaked in the night? Breathed in the night air. Let your eyes adjust from the daylight to the evening light, which is mostly reflection, right? When the world is dark around you, do your dreams come to life? Because darkness can either close in or it can set off. Dreams come at night when we're sleeping. They come when we sit in those dark rooms and there aren't all those distractions and our mind is just allowed to take flight of fancy. It's because of the dichotomy of the light and the colors against the black backdrop that can be amazing for artists to paint on. And our souls are like that. They will paint on a dark backdrop. When we have hope, we can do that. Breathe out dreams. When stress and worry and fear begin to shadow and hide our dreams, we become more aware of them and they take on new beauty. when the sun was setting and I would look straight at it, which we're not supposed to do, I wouldn't see the colors very well because we were blinded by the light. Dreams usually aren't quite that bright. They have tones and they can't shine fully in the busyness of our daily lives. We have those clouds of life that come around and sort of frame them. We have sometimes we're not in a position with buildings or mountains, landscapes. So I don't know where you are and how often you get to see the sunset. But when we see the sun setting, if we look off just a little bit and see how the sun is affecting everything around it, we see a lot more variety in color and in tone than when we're just gazing right at the sun. And again, dreams are like that too. If you just have your one dream and you're burning with laser focus, it eclipses pretty much everything else in your life. When you start to see it melding with your life, it tones it down a bit, but it can still shine beautifully. You can still go about your life and keep your dream. We just see it framed within your life. We don't let life overtake our dreams. We also don't necessarily need to let our dreams overtake our life. We can find balance. When I took a little bit of a photography tutoring, balance was one of the things that she spoke a lot about. This sunset spoke to me a lot of the balance of our dreams, because while the sun is beautiful, watching it reflecting off the clouds above it and seeing that splash of dark in the sky and all the different shapes, and then the soft cuddling of the sun in the clouds, and then that deep richness of the ocean, to then the stark blackness of the trees and the shrubs and the land. Balance. That just speaks to me, balance. So can we find balance in our lives with our dreaming and the living? Takeaway for this week: dreams can be small, dreams can be grand, grandiose, larger than life, but it's your vibrancy, your freedom, your hope, your bravery that sets them aglow. So breathe out your dreams this week.